Hi everybody, it's Alexa here from Once Upon a Chapter, and I'm here today to show you what I plan on reading in February. This is a little bit late in the month because we're already 9 days in, but I have been sick for about 2 weeks now, so I never really got a chance to film this yet. So let's just get into the books that I had anticipated reading in February, even though I got sick and I'm a little bit delayed on getting to them. So the first book I'm going to talk about is a book that I've already started and I'm really enjoying it. It is Gunmetal Magic, and this is like a kind of an aside to the Kate Daniels series. It's about a secondary character in the series, so I think this is kind of like 5.5 in the series is her story. It's Andrea's story. And then there's also included in this book, they included another story called Magic Gifts, which I think is also like a 5.5 of Kate Daniels or 5.75 or whatever. So these are kind of the next books that I had to read in the series before I read the 6th book in the Kate Daniels series. I feel that I'm really just going to love Alona Andrews. It's a husband and wife who write together to write urban fantasy. Kate Daniels is amazing, and I also like this story because it follows characters that you've already started to fall in love with in the original series. So I am about, I don't know, maybe about halfway or so through this right now, and I'm hoping to finish this one really soon. Next up on my list of a book that I originally picked out for my February pile is Every Last Word, because I felt like I wanted something contemporary in the mix of the books that I picked this month. So I have heard really good things about this. It's a story about a girl who has OCD, and you really get to experience what it's like for her in her daily life to have OCD and to put up with her tendencies and try and go through high school, which is a really tough period of your life, with kind of like a disease, even though a lot of people don't consider OCD to be a disease. So I can't wait to read this one. Another book that I picked out, which is not a contemporary book, which is why I wanted the other one in here. I picked out Red Queen because Glass Sword, which is the follow-up book, I think comes out near the end of February, I think, and I put a hold on it at the library for when it does come in, which means I need to read Red Queen first to see if I even want to continue on. This book has a lot of hype surrounding it. Not all of the hype is good. Some people really didn't like this book, or they said it was too similar to other fantasy books that they had read. But I'm really interested in seeing what my thoughts are on this to see which side of the spectrum I fall on. Another book that I am actually currently reading, and about halfway through this one as well, is Salt to the Sea. I absolutely love Between Shades of Grey, which is this author's first book, if I remember correctly. And I really just love her writing style. She seems to blend this perfect world of fantasy mixed, not fantasy. See, I'm reading so many other fantasy books, I just think everything that I'm reading is fantasy. She blends this perfect historical backdrop with something that you can just get emotionally involved in. Her characters are heartfelt and unique, and everybody in this story has a path that they're on and a place that they need to go, and the war is just all around them. And you get to learn all these historical facts. You know, you don't know if all of this is 100% true because, of course, it's a work of fiction. But you can just imagine what it would be like to be in the setting of World War II, trying to escape because your countries are being taken over and fought over between Germany and Russia. And you're just trying to live your life and trying to salvage what you have left of it. And this book, I'm just loving it already. It's super quick and easy to read. The book is told from 4 different perspectives, and each perspective makes like a chapter, and each chapter is only a few pages from that person's perspective. So it makes for a really fast, easy, just emotional read, and I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see if all of them make it in the end, or what happens, or kind of like if the war officially ends during this or not. I'm just really interested in seeing what happens next with the characters, which, I don't know. If you have never read a book by this author before, Ruta Sepetys, I would highly recommend that you go out right now. I really don't care which book from her you pick up, but you just have to pick up one of her books. And then the last book on my list is a library book, which has a lot of hype around it. I recently tried to read Truth Witch, which also has a lot of hype around it right now. And I got about halfway through and I just couldn't do it anymore. The story was not holding my interest, and the one person that I was highly interested in the storyline, he's like a, maybe a potential love interest in the future of the series. And I don't know, I just wanted so much more of his perspective and less of the girl's perspective, which it's basically told from the girl's perspective. So how can you wish for a character whose perspective is not even that relevant, and that up front in the storyline? Anyway, I'm rambling now. But the other hyped book that recently came out is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I don't even know. This is supposed to be like time travel mixed with historical elements, mixed with I think like a sea adventure or something. I'm not even quite sure what all of this book is about, but a lot of people are really enjoying it. I really wanted to try one of Alexandra Bracken's books because I do own several things by her and haven't read any of them yet. So I'm hoping that Passenger really holds my interest in a way that the other hyped book, Truth Witch, did not. So we'll see if I enjoy this or not. So that is quite a hefty pile, considering that February is not that long of a month to begin with, and it's already the 9th of February as I'm filming this. So we'll see how many of these I get through. If I don't get through all of them, I'll just probably continue them on through the first couple days of March. I'm going on a vacation in the beginning of March, so I'll probably pick out like a vacation TBR pile for my next video instead of a March pile, just because I like to take some options with me when I go on vacation. So you have that to look forward to. If you've read any of these books, please let me know what your thoughts are on them. If you think I need to read a book, like, I don't know, right now, you think I own it, go ahead and let me know that too, and I'll try and put it on my vacation pile for March. Also, one last little quick update. I got some new bookshelves, so these are the new bookshelves behind me. I still have my other ones that are sitting in front of me, which are the ones that you typically see me sitting in front of. I've decided that the ones that I usually sit in front of are going to be entirely for YA or middle grade graphic novels. Everything like that is over on that side of the room, and everything that is going behind me is all of my adult books. So all of the books that you see kind of behind me here is all adult stuff. I have some adult stuff also up higher that you can't see. And then this one, the shelf over here, is almost entirely empty. So, it allows me some room to grow my book collection. So anyway, that's everything for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm sorry if my voice is still a little kind of like raspy and nasally a little bit, because I'm still getting rid of that last little bit of the sickness. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic reading month, and let me know what you're reading. Bye, guys!